you've got some product you're working with. So give us, this is for Jeff.
Well, it's more of, I like to call it a book, but it's more of a manifesto. It's a report that we've released, and it has to do with the market shift that's going on, right? We just talked about, you just said right now, you see a lot of investor, a lot of cash coming in. And as I started researching, I'm just like one of those data guys that just likes to research, and we accidentally found a particular buyer that's more aggressive than your traditional buyers that Matt just talked about.
Yeah.
And that particular buyer had to do with just Wall Street, or what I like to call hedge fund buyers.
Yes.
And these people literally do not care on the type of returns. They only care yields of like 8 to 9% yield in a year.
Yeah.
And they are buying properties left and right. So one of the strategies that we do in our business, which is a small part, is called wholesaling, and which is to get properties under contract and resell them quickly, instantaneously, and try to make a quick buck, as they call it. Right. So all the flipping shows are basically predominantly their strategies on wholesaling.
Right.
So what we found out is say, okay, if these cash buyers here that are buying, fixing, and flipping, like my friends, if they're not willing to buy the property because there's not enough margin, how was I supposed to make money?
Sure.
Right? So, but I accidentally found those particular buyers, and I ended up flipping them. They were willing to buy it for $10, $15, $20, even $30,000, $40,000 more than what I would ever buy it for. So we ended up just wholesaling them and started to work, and we just said, okay, here, let's just release the report on this.
And that's because their strategy was to buy it and hold it.
Correct. Not buy, fix, and flip, but buy, fix, and tenant it out and hold it. And it goes even bigger than that in the scale is, as I did more research and wondering, okay, why are these LLCs in California, but they're registered in Delaware? Right. And you're just like, okay, what's happening? So you start researching and you start finding out that these certain financial instruments that they're working on, and they're called the rental-backed securities, right? Remember all this mess that we have in mortgage?
Rental-backed securities, yes.
So now the issue with the actual hedge funds right now is actually they're trying to rate the agencies, right? That are actually managing the actual tenants right now, or managing the actual portfolio, because this has never happened in U.S. history ever, where actual big corporation comes in and buys up blocks of houses, right?
Yeah.
We got company like, BlackRock, Capital Colony and stuff like that. They're actually locally here in Santa Monica and stuff. And they've been known to buy one property. I think there was a news article that said they bought 3,600 homes in one day.
Wow.
Right? And they got billions and billions of dollars. So if you're a mom and pop investor, you're trying to get started and you're trying to flip houses, trying to wholesale, that kind of stuff. The bar has gone up. It's become a lot harder.
So now you're competing
with
with these major hedge fund groups.
Correct.
Who are buying what we call bulk.
I wouldn't even say
Is it bulk
I wouldn't even say bulk, because I personally don't know any bulk sales that happen in Southern California.
I don't either.
I don't know.
They all talked about bulk, but nobody
they're buying
was able
onesie-twosies.
Okay.
So, because they've bought in at the court steps, the trustee sale, but obviously that got bidded up, so they're coming into the MLS and buying up a storm. So the point of this report is just saying, hey, if you're investing in this book was, hey, you better watch out, because, hey, us investors, we know how to make money now, but what's going to happen if the real estate agents and the brokerages find out, hey, why actually go with the mom and pop investors here locally that are buying 100 houses in a year, 200 houses in a year? Let's just sell all our listings to hedge fund and Wall Street. They're buying 300,000, 2,000, 20,000, as much as they can, right?
Wow.
Then we're going to get cut out of the business. So this was just essentially a book just saying to people, hey, you can make money this way, but you better watch out.
Well, I'll tell you what's interesting. I want you to tell us the name of your book, and I want to know whether or not we can give some copies of this book away, or the access to your book. What's the name of the book?
It's Flipping Houses to Wall Street.
Flipping Houses to Wall Street. And we will make that available. We will give...
It is free right now for this month. We've actually put it free since we launched things. So if you want to get it, go to flippinghouses2wallstreet.com and take a look, or go on Amazon.
All right. We'll have that available also on our website.
Nice.